Smart, smart, do. We are the children, the children of God. Come, come, come. We change our world. We have what it takes to do it smart and make it smart. Welcome to our Smart Do.
Hello class 6 pupils, welcome to today's lesson. Today I want us to express decimals as percentages. Decimals can be expressed as a percentage, and when expressing decimals as a percentage, first you have to convert the decimal into a fraction. That is just one method of converting decimals to percentages. You can express the decimal as a fraction. For example, convert 0.2 as a percentage. We convert this one into decimal as we did in the previous lesson, some lessons in the previous lesson. We convert this decimal into percentage. It has one decimal place. It has one decimal place. So as a percentage, it will be 2 over 10. 2 over 10. 0.2 as a percentage, as a decimal, as a fraction will be 2 over 10. Then because we are converting as a percentage, we multiply by 100%. Multiply by 100. We simplify by 0, 0. By 0, 0. So this is 2 times 10, which is 20%. When expressing decimals as a percentages, we first change the decimal into a fraction, then multiply by 100. Alternatively, we can just multiply directly by 100. That is 0.2 as a decimal multiplied by 100. Multiplied by 100. It has one decimal point. So this one decimal point, it will be 2 times 10, which is 20%. That is just another way of converting or writing decimals as percentages. Another example. Example number 2. Convert 0.15 as a percentage. 0.15 as a percentage. We can express it as a fraction, which will be, what is 0.15 as a fraction? What is 0.15 as a fraction? 0.15, it has 2 decimal places. So as a fraction, it will be what? 15 over 100. 15 over 100. Then, because we are converting to percentages, multiply by what? By 100. So 15 over 100 times 100 will be what? 15%. 15%. We can multiply directly. That is 0.15 times 100. Because it has 2 decimal places, that is 1, 2, and here we have 2 zeros, so it will be 15. It will be 15%. 15%. That is how we convert decimals to percentages. I'll give you another example. Convert 0.76 to as a percentage. Write 0.76 as a percentage. We say we begin by doing what? Convert this one to a fraction. That is, it has 2 decimal places. That is 1, 2. So as a fraction, 0.76 as a fraction will be 76 over 100. Then multiply by 100, which will be 76%. That is how we convert decimals to percentages. Sometimes you can be taught to convert percentages into decimals. Sometimes you can be taught to convert percentages into decimals. Percentages to decimals. Writing percentages to decimals, you write the percentage as a fraction. You write the percentage as a fraction, then you write it as a decimal. For example, 25% as a decimal. 25% as a decimal. First, write this one as a fraction. Percent means over 100. So this one will be 25 over 100. 25 over 100. 25 over 100 as a decimal will be what? 0.25. It will be 0.25. So you convert the percentage into a fraction, then you convert it into a decimal. That is example 1. Another example, write 36% as a decimal. So you first write this one as a fraction, which is 36 over 100%. I said the percent means over 100. Then as a decimal, because it has it is 2 digits, it will be 0.36. 36 over 100 is 0.36. I give you the last example. What is 5% as a decimal? 5% as a decimal, this is what? 0. As a fraction first, it will be 5 over 100. 5 over 100. 5 over 100 as a fraction will be 0.05. It must have 2 decimal places. That is 0.05. So that is how we convert percentages into decimals. Write the percentage as a fraction, then as a decimal. Thank you.